I can't be the only one who likes to shop on Zillow, even though I know I'm not gonna actually buy anything. One of my favorite things to do in my free time is scroll through Zillow and see what's available in the market. I do this partly because I'm an investor and I like to know what's on the market. I like to see how other markets perform. And I also like to keep an eye on trends. I just like to stay current on what is actually selling, because with what I do, that really matters, right? You have to know how the market is performing. You have to know what's actually causing people to buy. And in this video, we're gonna do a little shopping together. I've given myself $1 million budget, and we're gonna be looking at homes in the Austin market. I'm picking the Austin market to look at because Austin is one of those interesting cities that has been blowing up in the last few years as far as real estate is concerned. A house that you could possibly buy for like $100,000 or $200,000 in 2017, 2018, now sells for $300,000, $400,000, $500,000. The market has really exploded, and like in 2020, 2021, if you were trying to buy a house in Austin, good luck. It was a really hot market back then, and you really couldn't buy a house in Austin. You really had to fight if you wanted to buy a house, and anyone who tried to buy a house in Austin back then can definitely attest to the fact that it was very difficult to get a house. Things have definitely changed since then. It's not as competitive as it was. Although it's still competitive, it's not as competitive as it was 2-3 years ago, and that's because interest rates are high right now. So if you are an investor looking to flip a house, this could be a good market to look into, just because it's still performing really well. The type of homes I'm looking for are homes that are kind of fixer-uppers. Today's example is a property that I think is a bit overpriced, and I'm going to show you guys what I would actually do to add value to this house, and then what we can expect to make after we do these changes. I'm also going to share with you guys what I would pay for this house if I was going to buy it to flip. But yeah, I just thought instead of like sitting in my living room scrolling through Zillow by myself, I would invite my friends, which is you guys, to do this with me. So without any further ado, let's hop on Zillow right now and start looking at homes. All right, so I already found the house that we're going to be looking at today. It's going to be this particular 3-bedroom, 2-bath house in Austin, Texas. And it looks like this house was listed on the market. It says like 3 days ago, according to up here. It says 3 days ago on Zillow. But when I scroll down, I'm seeing that it was actually listed for sale back in June. So this house has not sold. Today's August 3rd. Today's August 3rd, and this house hasn't sold yet. So it's been sitting on the market for the last 2 months, and I can tell why. I think it's overpriced, given that it is a little dated. And I think that if they were to invest in updating this house, they really could see a nice return on that investment. Looking at the property, the outside of the house, it's not in really bad condition, but it's definitely dated. So out here, what I would do is I would fix this grass. That's the first thing I would want to fix, would be the landscaping, along with painting the exterior of this house. I think that would really make a huge impact. Just from a curb appeal standpoint, I think changing up the exterior and just giving it like a little modern update, that could really help. A few things I would change out here, maybe the garage door, I would update that to something more modern. And I'm going to put examples of what I would change the garage doors to look like on the screen. I would match the garage door with the front door, and then I would do something with this siding. I also don't like this brick. Maybe we'd throw paint on that, I don't know, but we'll do something with that. Aside from that, I think the driveway is in pretty good condition. I would of course get rid of the weeds out here, and the tree is nice. Mature trees sell, so I wouldn't touch that tree. And then just general cleanup of the exterior. And now coming into the actual house, when you walk in, you come into kind of like the dining area. I would leave this alone. I don't think I would touch that. I mean, I don't like it, but I don't think I would touch it. But the floors have to go. So does this popcorn ceiling. So those are the two things I would change in here, along with giving the entire house a paint, and you'll see why in a second. But yeah, I would paint the entire house, probably a white or something light and bright. I would get rid of any dated things, for example, like these light fixtures. So I would change all the light fixtures in here, change up the floors, and that would be it for this dining area. Now moving on to the kitchen. I would immediately want to find out if this wall back here is load bearing. If it's not load bearing, this is the other side of the wall. If it's not load bearing, I would immediately knock this down. And I think I would put the fridge where the pantry is, right here. and then knock down this wall, put an island right here. So when you're sitting here in the dining room, you have access to a nice, beautiful island, probably waterfall countertops, and I'm thinking like, you know, nice stools. And then back here where the dining area is, I would make this into like a little breakfast nook. Maybe stage it with a small round dining set. I think that would look really nice, and it would be a really good use of space. In the kitchen itself, I would keep, let me see if I can get a good shot of the kitchen. Yeah, so in this kitchen, I would keep the cabinets, and I would also keep the appliances. The counters don't look like they're in bad condition. I actually don't hate them. So I think I would keep the counters, and try to find something that like matches, or a white counter for the kitchen island. If I can't find something that matches with the kitchen island, I'll probably just replace all the countertops in here. The backsplash also would need to be changed to something more modern, and then I would also paint these cabinets, and then add some hardware, maybe like brass hardware, something more modern, probably from like Amazon or something, and that would be enough for in here. I think I'd also change this faucet to bronze, just to match what we're doing with the cabinets, and I think that would really make a huge impact. I like that this kitchen has a lot of light because this window is right here. So if you change out the popcorn ceiling, paint the cabinets, change the backsplash, maybe change the counters, and also knock down this wall and add a kitchen island, that would make a huge impact in this home. And I think that it would actually add a lot of value to it. We would have to figure out what we're going to do as far as the pantry is concerned, because I think having a pantry does add value to a house. I haven't really spent time thinking about that. Maybe I would add a cabinet in the dining area that would serve as the pantry, and stage it that way, and I think that would be just fine in this kitchen. As far as the living room is concerned, it's a pretty good sized living room. I don't think I would change anything other than the floors, painting, and of course getting rid of the popcorn ceiling. And I would probably do something with this fireplace, just change it up and make it look a little bit more modern. I think that would have a huge impact in this living room area. The good thing about this house is that the rooms are pretty nice size, so immediately I think all the rooms need a paint, and change the flooring in here as well as removing the popcorn ceiling. That's all I need to do in these rooms, along with changing out the hardware on the door. And going into the guest bathroom, I think in here what I would do is add a tub, because I noticed that it's a walk-in shower. I would change it to a tub, and then I would also add more modern tile in here, along with changing up the vanity, and then add a modern mirror back here, along with modern light fixture. I think that would look really nice and kind of brighten up the space. If you paint these walls white and add better lighting, I think that could actually really brighten up the space and make the space look bigger than it actually is. And of course the floors would also have to change. I would probably do the same tile on the floors as on the walls. And then in the other bedrooms, just painting, changing the popcorn ceiling and the floors. And then I want to fast forward to the primary bedroom. Immediately, I'm looking at these purple walls and thinking they have to go. Same thing with these closet doors. I would change them to something a little bit more modern that fits the aesthetic of the house. And then of course I would remove the popcorn ceiling and add a nice light fixture in here, along with changing out the floors. So whatever floor I pick for the living room, I would just continue that all throughout the entire house. I would just keep it nice and uniform throughout the entire house. That would definitely add a lot of value to the house, just saying that you have new floors throughout. People love to see hardwood floors or laminate floors. So that's what I would do in this particular flip. And then in the bathroom, the only thing I'm seeing here is, like I said earlier, I would change this bathtub into a walk-in shower. Of course, these tiles would have to be changed as well. I would also add a double vanity sink in this bathroom, probably something prefab. And then I would change up the mirror, add like a backlit mirror in here. I think that would look really nice and really brighten up the space, because I don't think there's a window in this bathroom. So that would really add a lot of light in this bathroom and make it look a lot bigger. So that's all I would do. Now, looking at the backyard, thankfully this backyard is in pretty good condition. So other than painting the siding and maybe staging some furniture out here, that's probably all I would do. And of course power washing this patio, along with getting rid of all these leaves. I don't believe in, you know, over improving. So I would just add furniture out here. I don't think I would do anything else to this backyard. I just did the math and quick research on what I think it would cost to do everything I just talked about. And in the Austin area, everything I just talked about will probably cost between $50,000 to $70,000. So that's what I would be looking to invest in this house. And I think that once everything is fixed, the after repair value of the home is closer to $425,000. So with that in mind, you can probably guess that we have to offer something incredibly low and just cross our fingers that they would accept it. But yeah, that's what I would do to this house to add value to it. And if I was the homeowner of this house, I would take it off the market, do some updates on it, and then relist it on the market. And I think that they would actually get way more than what they're actually trying to get right now. I think they would get closer to $425,000 if they fix everything I talked about. All right, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give this video a like and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you would do to change this house. I know that a lot of investors watch my channel, a lot of entrepreneurs watch my channel. So if you have any notes on what you would do to change this particular house, I'd love to know. And if you'd like to see more videos from me in the future, consider subscribing to this channel as I plan on posting more videos in the future. And if you like this kind of content, let me know in the comments down below and I'll post more videos like this. I really enjoyed making this video and I hope that you loved watching it. Thank you so much for watching and I'm gonna see you guys in my next upload. All right, bye-bye.